J. So J, can you bring the camera? Okay, let's begin.
Scintillating. Should I say scintillating? No. It just rained and again it's bad sunny. So our second sunny innings Saturday to everyone present here. Thank you everyone for joining us for the 229th where leaders in this cozy Saturday setup, I would say, I think cozy is the right adjective. I don't know, I'm running out of adjective these days. Probably I should attend Richard Sung's language evaluation workshop or something. We have the three standard sections that we see in every Toastmasters meeting. We'll have our prepared speeches section, our table topic section, and a project evaluation section. I take this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Srira, and I'll be the Toastmasters of the day for the evening. And thank you for embarking with me together in this fun-filled journey. And I would like to introduce the appointment holders for the day. We have our timer, the Vice President Education of the club, Toastmaster J. The table topic section will be conducted by distinguished Toastmaster Alicia. And we don't have an R counter. Okay. But that doesn't give us an excuse to use a lot of filler words. It's everyone is an R counter for themselves today. Try not to use many of the filler words, unwanted pauses. If you use also, no problem. Try to cleverly bridge it so that no one notices. And we have three prepared speakers, and we have three evaluators for the prepared speeches. I would now have a quick round of introduction among the people we have today. I see a lot of new faces, some faces coming up along. I'll start with Zafrina. So I'll give a demo of how the introduction is going to be done. Today's theme of the meeting is April Fun.
April Smartness. Smartness.
April Smartness. Okay. So everyone will tell their name and one fun fact about themselves and what smartness means to you. Okay, I'll probably give a demo. I'm Srira. The fun fact is that whenever I get late to a place, I always have someone who combines that mine is not obviously portrayed. Thank you, Alicia, for this journey. And smartness, according to me, is how you handle situations, how you make lemonades of all the lemons thrown. Thank you. Zafrina.
Hello everybody, I'm Zafrina, and the fun fact about me is I think it's important to note down things, and smartness is about confidence and keep moving forward. And everybody is doing their own.
Right, yeah, hi, my name is Sanjeev, and smartness means
A fun fact about you.
oh, fun fact about me. Okay, fun fact. All right, okay. The fun fact is that I'm a boy.
See how funny everything is laughing.
Alright, so see, he is still laughing. Really. Alright, you believe me, right? Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, so so smartness means life is full of ups and downs, right? We face a lot of hurdles and challenges. It's about how we are able to navigate it positively in a way where you want and it will be beneficial for you. So that is smartness. With that, thank you.
Hi, my name is Santosh, and the smartness to me is, as Sanjay rightly said, handle situation and navigate through difficult situations wherever you can. Fun fact, very difficult. But yeah, so fun fact about me, the last year I won a chess championship. It was very small gathering, but this year I lost very badly.
Okay. Okay, my name is Zafar. People see me, they ask me whether age, whether I'm in the 30s. Okay, I was talking to Jackie whether he's in the 50s. But they ask me whether my age is 30s. But I tell them that I've been a Toastmaster for almost 20 years now. So if I'm in my 30s, 20 years ago, I would be like 10 or 15 years old. I couldn't have joined Toastmasters because of the just proud to say that people think I'm young, even though I'm not.
Your age is
Yeah, my age is reversing. Huh? Okay, smartness. I mean, like I see that the theme is April Fool Smartness. Right, so this month being April, during the April 1st, which is the April Fool's Day, usually widely celebrated. It was also our fasting month. So the whole fasting month, the timing all goes upside down. I mean, like we wake up very early in the morning. We have our pre-dawn meal, and then whole day we are fasting. So the whole timing is all very different. So didn't have any thought of like April Fool on the 1st, and nobody called to fool each other also. But just a day or two later, we usually have like badminton sessions, and he messaged, this week we will meet for badminton, because I mean like fasting we hold it today, so we're not having a session. Then he says like, hey, I thought we don't have badminton this week because only after the fasting month. Then he replied like, I forgot about April Fool's Day 2 days ago, so I thought of like fooling people. So he thought he has fooled us. So I think smartness is, we always get fooled, but I mean like just take it as a smile. That's being smartness. Thank you.
Hi all, I'm Sandhya. And a fun fact about me, I would think like, I always think something has to be done in the morning, but I don't. That is what I think. And then about me, towards me, the smartness means how do we handle things efficiently, effectively, not in a unique way, and do it within the time. That is smartness.
Hi everyone, I'm Addition Chair, the secretary for Whampoa Toastmaster Club. One fun fact about me is I'm quite fun. I go with the flow. So if you come to my house, there are a lot of fun things to do. Okay, the next visit, all right. The smart thing about me is I think I'm pretty smart now. In the sense of the sense of able to troubleshoot things that people can't solve it. I will continue and eventually I'll find a way while people give up. So that's one smart thing about me. So next.
Fun fact about me. My name is Sumati. Fun fact about me, I don't take anything serious. That is the fun fact, because the other people see and laugh at me when I do some foolish things. I start laughing myself first. So the people also laugh at me. So that is the thing. April Fool means Because we are doing something, we expect something, when it's happening in the way we expected. It's understand that today we are in the effortful day. So we handle that is the smartness.
Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Winnie. I'm the treasury of the club. And fun fact about me, okay, is that I like to eat food. So delicious food can make me lost my memory. Like if I have a lot of important things or bad things I'm facing, when I eat a delicious food, then I will certainly lost all the memory. Yeah, with the one taste of the food. Yeah, okay. Then smartness for me, I think is use the right way to solve the and face the issue you are facing right now. Yeah, it's the right way.
So we should not offer you cake. Yeah, thank you, Vinny. Yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Jackie.
Yes.
Fun fact about me is I cannot stay at home and rest. I have to be constantly outside doing things, keep moving, no matter how tired, yes. I will still want to step out of the house to do something. Yeah. And smarter to me is to be able to be optimistic, versatile, and adaptability in challenging situations. Yes, thank you.
Hi, my name is Santosh. I have come here for my vacation. Smart, I completed my public exam recently. I have played a smart role.
Right, okay.
And
Something interesting about you?
nothing.
No, do you play any sports or?
I like playing bad.
Right. Just, okay, okay.
Thanks.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Ramesh. I've been in this club for almost 10 plus years. And fun fact about me, I have a lot to share. Most of my speeches involves most of my fun fact from my personal stories. But one recent thing happened last week only. So I dropped my office card. My office card, I have to use it everywhere to tap it, either to open the door or to come out of the door. I have to use that card. I dropped that into the toilet. I cannot go and get a replacement card telling that as a reason. So I have to make a story, something to tell, and I have to get a replacement card. So I got a replacement card. And regarding smartness, always, sometimes people say that, you make it and you make it until you fake it. Sometimes you have to look smart. So sometimes I try to do to be as a more smart, even though the actions were not mine up to the level or not, at least it looks very smart then. Back to you.
I'm Devakas Goel. I'm Vice President Education of Whampoa Club. The fun fact about me is, when a child tries to make me food, I smartly pretend to be food so that I can see that.
Thank you everyone for being great sport. It's good when we get to know each other. That's the first step of bond that may last forever. And with this, I pass the baton to the club president to give the opening address. Sanjay.
Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming down today. I would like to warmly welcome the esteemed guests and Whampoa Toastmasters Club, the members of Whampoa Toastmasters Club, the members of the champions, right? So I would like to warmly welcome you and thank you so much for coming down on this Saturday afternoon. Okay, so today I would not like to drag any longer, but I just want to address a bit about the theme for today, which is what smart. April smartness. Why it's not April Fool? Fool was cancelled because instead of fool we want smartness. I'm sure we all went through or we
have been fooled by many in this journey of our life. So I mean, it's okay, you know, instead of looking and focusing on being fooled, let's focus on being smart and avoiding this foolishness and trying to make our lives and the lives of those around us in a smart way, right? So with that, I would like to share, you know, is there anyone who wants to share, you know, any experience you went through or anything which you did smartly in this month of April? Anyone? No? No? Okay, right, great. Okay, so one thing I think I did smartly is not to give up and to navigate the problems which comes to me smartly. I think one of my mentors actually told me, life is like a bit like a chess game, right? So you want to move in the correct position before you make a checkmate to the problem or the issue you're dealing with. And with that, life will go on successfully. So thanks so much, and I would like to wish all the very best for all the contestants and enjoy your time over here for everyone else. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
What contestants?
Thank you, Sanjeev. I think our club president is still in
Still,
contest
contest
mode. And we take an opportunity to congratulate our club president for being the first runner-up for the Division Youth International Speech Contest. We begin with the prepared speeches section, which is the first segment of any typical Toastmasters meet, which is aimed at improving our speaking skills. Every Toastmaster member who intends to give a prepared speech will prepare a speech project in the time schedule defined for them. Every speech project has one time limit. The art of speaking in Toastmasters is being on time and with conviction, you render your speech. Today we have 3 prepared speeches. The first speech is by Toastmaster Safrina, who engaging number 3. She is going to deliver her 3rd project, the elective project, which is about preparing to speak professionally. It's a level 5 T3. The time duration for this project is 18 to 22 minutes. May I request the evaluator of Safrina, Jai Prakash Goel, Toastmaster Jai Prakash Goel, to please read out the objectives.
The purpose of the project is for the member to practice developing and presenting a novel speech. Wish you all the best. The speech is I think 18 to 22 minutes. 18 is green, after 18 is green, 20, because I'm playing the timer role too. So 20 is the she'll be doing the physical time is 20th will be the yellow card and the 20th second, 20th will be the red.
The 22nd minute.
Will be the red.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the speaker will have 30 seconds to wrap. Yeah. Toastmaster Safrina is one of the youngest Toastmasters in our club. She is beautiful and smart daughter of one of our ever young founding members of Whampoa Toastmasters Club Zafar. She has done her interior and exhibition design course for 2 years and looking at enrolling in certificate business course in PSK Academy. She is also a baker at home for gatherings and parties. So next time before birthday parties coming, you know whom to approach. Now I welcome Safrina to the stage to give her speech on the topic launching your successful business venture. Launching your successful business venture, Safrina.
Never imagine what it would be like to have freedom to run your own business. I have seen some videos about people that following their passion and they believe that it will eventually lead to success. Each of them have unique interests. Each of them also, they have the interest on their own business and they are happier and in their own freedom. Some of them have bosses, some of them are their own boss. Create a lifestyle on your own terms. It sounds nice to hear that you don't have a boss, but be your own boss. And sometimes when you're creating your own business, creating with your friends is really interesting and it will be really fun to do. I imagine that, and that's why I have also experienced in creating a business. I have been doing Amazon business with my uncle. My Amazon business is like I sell jewelry and oil and etc. Jewelry, my uncle and me will coordinate on the price and selling. So to check out Amazon, I am still working on the progression as there are some struggles of being verified. Setting up a business is not easy and I have experienced the progressions of the struggles of being verified. I have scanned and uploaded my download, but it's still getting rejected. But after a few months of trying and hard work, I finally got it verified. But I haven't fully got verified yet, the person still needs to coordinate with me. But I have already been through a few months of setting up this business. And I felt the struggles. I felt the hard work and determination you needed to move forward in order to set this business. When my uncle came to me, I thought it will be easy and I can just do it in one day. I can just set it through. But verifying the thing itself, it took a few weeks, turned into months. So I realized it's not easy and the struggle is real. I also want to learn more about business. And that's why I'm enrolling in a certificate business in a private school. I want to feel and hear and learn about building a business before I get verified and actually start in the between or somewhere. I want to go and learn of setting up the business and learn the market strategies and do some research and be in a course that I can learn from them in a private school. I also have my own interest in setting up a baking business. I have an interest of making brownies and in the future. So do not go and check out the website now. I am still doing Amazon jewelry, oil and certificate. So I still have a long way to go. But that is just my passion and in business and making in the future and just plan to have a site of making brownies in cake sciences and setting up a website of peaceful cookies and cream flavors like that. Putting it in the website. I feel that would interest people and they can buy from my website. I plan to call my website Make Me Happy. Instead of Make Me Happy, it's Make Me Happy. So I feel like I want the name to have a interest and very easy slang in people's mouths. We say it out loud, and if you want to share my name, whether it's out in the news, and just want to have a name that is not so difficult. It's easy to say. And I, of course, want to make good content by waiting for them. I realized that this business certificate course I take up, it may help in putting in more information in my mind about setting up a business. As Amazon itself, it took some time and determination. I had to slam my fist in my table that described the struggles in between of setting up my Amazon business. It was not easy. So I feel like I need some time and the progress I take is now varies. I still have my Amazon, my course and my baking business. I have and passion, and I believe that I wonder, is it innovation, innovation that truly drives success in the world of the online business? I have a screenshot of my business website. I am going to use this as a sample of my business website. I want to do cake size brownies in different flavors and send this out to the world. I just use this sample to drive myself in many places to motivate myself. There's different types of flavors. I want to put it out to the world. Even doing a simple thing and giving to relatives and parties, they are really happy and they enjoy my brownies. So I wonder, why don't I turn them into actual business where they can order not only my relatives but globally, worldwide. This is also sample on the Amazon necklace jewelry website. I would like to follow this sample to sell on my jewelry on different prices and different jewelries. I wear my jewelries as well. They are real gold crystals. I wear and take photo and plan on using myself as an advertisement and sending it out to the world. If you want to open an online store, I needed to work on my budget. So not only my certificate course, I need to also work on going for a part-time job and working on my own finances. And I need to figure out what I want to sell online. As I figured out, it's some jewelry and oil, and also other things that my husband coordinate with them. I need to expand my target market as well. The target market is also really important. And I have my complications and my baking business, it will include my passion and money and a lot of confidence. Whenever I have low confidence, we can't make it. We need to keep moving forward and keep marching forward. There are some businesses that they start out being a fail, but there are also some businesses that have started and succeeded. So either way, you have to keep trying. Then first year or first 2 years or within 5 years, within 10 years or within 15 years, the percentage of the startup rates failures This is the table of the failure rates. When there are a table, if there are failure, there will be success as well. There are businesses that survive by years since starting. From 35% to 100%. They have got progression and we have passed until 100%. So I must use that to motivate myself and push myself forward. If I'm the only person in the world making business, I can also motivate myself to be successful and be a role model for others. If you ever wanted how to do business and make money online, you can do surveys, interviews, or focus groups and market research. And customer service. It's a and survey need to find out, for example, biscoff and cookies and cream. Some people may like biscoff more, or some people may like cookies and cream more, or chocolate and strawberry. So I need to find out which amount of people or percentage like chocolate or vanilla. That is the surveys and interviews that I need to share and go globally. And then deliver this to them. Also, not only about the brownie, but also the jewelry. I need to focus on the trend now, the trend making. Now, next jewelry, older kind and newer kind. So I need to focus on the trend and sell this kind of jewelry in Amazon. And I need to focus and see why are people buying in my business. Need to find out the reason. Your financial plan and sales plan. I need to work hard and do a good financial plan. Even for my course, my future, need to put in some money, need to put in my savings, work hard for that to make that happen. My branding is also important. As I said, my name was make me happy, and I need to set a good branding and image to be advertising. For example, if it's a baking brownie business, I can do nice brownie art as I am also into art. I can design my own logo and I can design a good advertising brownie. Not just flat one, but I need to make one shine that globally people will like it and see it. So branding is very important as it will raise awareness and interest. And also emotional connection. When you see a plain on brownie, and when you see brownie with awesome whipped cream or strawberry, your mind is already thinking of a chocolate flowing from the. I know that some of your mouths are already walking and so this is what I mean by calling emotional connection. I would set it out there for people to feel my brownies and give it a try. Last time I used to do plain brownies with just M&M candies. Now I do rainbow sprinkles and some M&M like candies, M&M, and people seem to like it and be really happy. I realized that this is a way to drag them in, put in some more ingredients, maybe get bites or rainbow sprinkles, make it happy, make it cheerful. This is how to emotionally connect with them. So one said the awareness, the website, traffic, and we to make my website work as well. And on the financial sales, the market research, employing my people, all will come in together. And whatever happens, once I start my business, I need to start from there and see what people are liking and what people are not liking. Do some Biscoff or vanilla or strawberry and cookies and cream. All these can come in like brownies. Not just circle size, if that works, I can turn into some square size trays to do my shapes and squares, circles, stars as well. My personal colleagues and experiences also motivated me, as I already feel the struggle. I feel that business, it's not easy. I have seen a lot of ups and downs, but whenever you see that business failure, I believe that it will motivate you to success. You may see failures. I have seen people that have started their business and they feel like throwing away their dreams and going back to their current jobs. But before that, an angel or faith comes to them or hope. And they start again, and eventually they start a really successful business. And to be successful, they just follow their passion and it leads to success. The financial plan, the market strategies, the market research, and the interests and the global interest of people, the brand awareness also all came together. All the emotional connections also work. And what I want to do is for my brownie work hard, and now I just need to focus learning, and I don't to go forward, and I don't need from just a girl wanting to learn from business. The end, we only regret chances. We regret the chances that we could have done this, but we didn't. So in the end, we only regret. So let's not regret it and start now if we have the interest. The only way to do great work is to love what we do. This quote was from Steve Jobs. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Printed on the how you envision your website and all. This is actually a very smart way to not get caught by fun elements of technology. It's the most foolproof method. Well done, Zafrina, on your speech. Now we have the second speech by Toastmaster Santosh, who is in his presentation mastery level 1. It's presentation mastery level 1 speech 3, project 3, where it is about researching and presenting. It is a 5 to 7 minute standard speech. I would like to invite the evaluator for Santosh. Toastmaster Sanjeev Balan, please read out the objectives.
The purpose for Santosh's speech is for him to learn or review his research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. All the best, Santosh.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Today, Santosh is going to give a speech on the topic. Well, before I reveal the topic, let's just have a small introduction about him in his own words. He is a tech entrepreneur and a history buff. When you say history buff, do you create podcasts about history events or like you read a lot of history?
I read a lot of history. I like reading Wikipedia or following.
Okay. So you are more into browsing history and like.
And I like researching about certain topics, especially migration of fruits and vegetables. That's how I started. So I know a lot of how like what fruits came from America, especially because America was discovered like only in the last 400, 500 years back. Right. So what fruits and vegetables came from America? That's what mostly interests me.
That's interesting. Thank you, Santosh. So I invite Santosh to give a 5 to 7 minute speech where at 5 minutes a green color will be shown, at 6 minutes a yellow color, and 30 seconds to wrap up. To present your speech on the topic, curb the cobra. Curb the cobra, Toastmaster Santosh.
Thank you, Toastmaster. My yes, this topic called Curb the Cobra, of a childhood incident of mine. I was sitting on a bed, trying to study. I was around 9 or maybe 10 years old. Me and my cousin, both of us were sitting on the bed, and my cousin was definitely pretending to study. At that age, of course, you would expect, when nobody is there, of course, you just pretend to study. And the room was probably around 10 to 12 feet, and I was sitting here and facing him. He was sitting on the other side and facing me. And suddenly, in the flash of a second, he jumped out of the bed and ran out of the room. And when I saw him, he was already out of the house. And out of fear, I stood on top of the bed, trying to figure out what happened. And then I realized there was a snake lying around over there. Somehow he saw and went out, but I couldn't. I thought, this is the end. But I stood still till the time the cobra went out of the room. But I was really scared that day. See, the snakes have no business in running around our house or even on the roads. So I'm not the only one who thinks like this. The officials during the British era in Delhi also thought the same way. So it was around 200, maybe 250 years back. And I'm sure if you go around on the streets in those days, even in Delhi, in a city like Delhi, you'll probably find some snakes roaming here and there. And the officers probably did not like it. And they decided to get breed of this snakes or cobras. That's what probably they said to all snakes. So they decided a plan. They thought they would crowdsource the work. Instead of doing it themselves, they crowdsourced. The crowdsource is a new term, but in those days, they may not know the word crowdsource, but that was the plan. They decided to give a reward, and anyone who brings a dead cobra will get a reward or a bounty. And it would work like a charm. So the number of snakes around the city, around the road, were decreasing for sure. But there was a problem. The people were different. In Delhi, of course, were more enterprising than the officials. They started breeding snakes. Some of them, of course, I don't expect everybody to be breeding, but a lot of them actually started breeding snakes, because if you breed a snake, you can kill them, take the head, go to the officials, show them the dead snake, and get a reward, right? So a lot of them actually made it to make a living out of it. But sooner or later, the officials found it out. Now, so they found it that this scheme is actually has backfired on them. Instead of curving down on the snake population, the snake population has increased. It's just that it's not there out on the ground. So they stopped the scheme immediately. And what was the impact? Now these people who were actually making a living out of it, they are not making anything out of it. So they decided to release all of them on the street. Now the situation was, there were more snakes on the streets compared to before the bounty scheme they released. Now, this is what is called the cobra effect. Actually, the term cobra effect was coined based on this particular instance. When you create a scheme or you try to incentivize your customers or your citizens, and instead of helping the citizens or your customers, if you're a business or you create a scheme, instead of helping them, they try to take advantage, and then actually the situation worsens. So this is called the cobra effect. And this is not the only incident that has happened in last 250 years. There are many such instances. Again, I'll give you one more example of Delhi. Last couple of years back, probably you would know, Delhi is one of the most polluted cities in the world. And they decided to have alternate day, that if your number plate is odd number, then you can drive on odd days. If your number plate is even, then you can drive on even days. And then what happened is, some of the rich people, they started buying multiple cars. So instead of solving the problem, it has actually worsened the situation. Now, how do you resolve the cobra effect? How do you control the cobra effect? There are no easy solutions to it. Otherwise, we wouldn't see this kind of situations. But the only way you can curb the cobra is to act like a cobra. If you know, the snakes, they are the creatures who understand the situation more than any other creature about their surroundings, because they don't cause it. They don't have ears and they don't cause it. So instead of focusing on what is happening outside, you focus how you can solve your customer problem, see whether your scheme benefit them, and if you plan it well, you can curb the cobra effect. Thank you.
time for the next epic speech. Well, the content will be definitely epic, but this speech will also be in epic length. It is a 13 to 15 minute speech by our next speakers, Toastmaster Sanjeev Balan, who is doing his EC pathway. EC is effective communication, effective coaching. Level 4 project 2, where he is going to show us how to manage a difficult audience. It's a 13 to 15 minute speech. May I ask Ramesh, is the evaluator to please read out the objectives of the speech?
So this project is from effective coaching. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges when he or she presents outside the Toastmasters club. So there will be a couple of members over here would have been identified as disruptors by the speaker. Only those intended disruptors can disrupt, others gets refrained from disrupting it. That's a strategy behind that. That's the objective of the speech. The speech timing is 13 to 15 minutes. Congrats to the speaker. Over to those concerned.
Thank you, Ramesh. And Sanjeev already got an advance congratulations. It's a 13 to 15 minute long speech where at 13th minute a green card will be shown. On the 14th minute a yellow will be flashed, and at 15th minute a red card will be given to you. And you have 30 seconds to get that into effect and wrap up your speech. In this speech, our club president, Toastmaster Sanjeev Balan, who defines himself to be an individual who strives to reach for his own definition of success, especially with the empathy which he learned along his journey of life. That is also an important skill to develop in an understanding society where everyone supports each other. He joined Toastmasters in 2020 with the encouragement of an awesome soul and was appointed to be the Vice President of Education in next term. The term he has been appointed to be the president of the club, trusted with journey along with its success. In this journey, he has learned leadership, communication, and network with beautiful people. And Sanjeev is going to give a speech on the choices we make, psychological perspective. As the evaluator has pointed out, there are some working committee for the speech who will be working with the speaker on successful conduct. The working committee of Sanjeev comprises of Alicia, Zafar, Ramesh, Jay, and yours truly, who will be playing different roles during the speech. Now I invite Toastmaster Sanjeev to tell us more about the choices we make, psychological perspective, a psychological perspective of the choices we make. Toastmaster Sanjeev.
So before again, let's give a round of applause again to Sridhar for giving that awesome bread. Have you ever wondered why you make the choices you make in your life? Have you? No? Yes? So good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed guests and fellow Toastmasters members. And thank you so much for coming down to this Club of the Champions. Right, okay. So without further ado, I would like to explain to you on this topic where we are going to learn and also going to share a bit about the choices we make in our life. But I'm going to add a bit of the psychology in it. So we're going to look at this in the psychology perspective. So before I begin, I would like to ask two questions. So maybe I'm going to put two choices, and for each choice, you are going to choose by raising up your hand, and you only can choose one choice, whether A or B. So for A, you make choices when you're filled with intense emotion. When you're filled with anger, for example, that's A. B, you only make choices after analyzing whether it's good or bad for you or for the people around. So how many of you make choices when it comes to A? Really? No, no, we are not going to give you any reward over here for choosing the correct answer, right? So you can be totally honest. How many of you choose B or make choices based on B? All right, thank you so much for answering, but I will not say thank you so much for being honest, but I'm not sure, right? So thank you for that. So whatever it is, the choices you make is because of one, emotions, or two, which is B, or logic. Focus on this speech, and then after that, if you have any questions, we can leave it to the back. All right. So coming back, so where I was is emotions and logic, right? So we make choices because of emotions or and logic, and it's not right or it's not wrong. It's just based on the different situations we go through in our life. So let me give you an example.
Toastmaster Sanjeev, I
Yes.
think it's not just about emotions or not. There is always a trade-off and it's always an amalgamation of both of these two. Probably you may have some preconceived notions about things, which I'm like absolutely okay. Everyone has some opinions, but I think we should present the right set of facts, so it's never discrete. It is always a combination of emotion as well as logic.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters Sriram. So, I mean, like what Mr. Toastmasters Sriram actually pointed out, it's not, you have to actually state the fact, it's not about my opinion, but I'm going to share more during my speech on the other facts which we can actually perceive to understand better on how we make choices in our life, right? Thank you so much, Sriram. Okay, so back to my topic of these choices we make in our life, right? So let me share with you one example. We are actually programmed in our life since young. Do you believe that? Yes? Those IT experts here, when I say program, you will think that I'm actually putting information into the computer to program. We are not computers, what? Right? Actually, we are programmed. The information are going into our brain, and the information stays in our brain as we grow up from young to old. So how many of you have heard or expecting so much, just do it? Thank you. Now, how many of you have ever experienced or heard of people saying this? Think carefully before you make any choice, huh? Thank you. So this is how we make choices. Whatever the experience you went through, how impactful it was in your life, that is what will slowly shape you to make your choices. But doesn't mean it is staying there forever. You can make changes. Let me give you another clearer example. Okay. So there's this guy called Bob. Bob, he's married to his wife, and his wife is waiting for him at home. He's going back home after work. My wife, I remember my wife asked me for $1,000 because she need to buy some necessary items for the festive season. which is coming soon. So I better head to the ATM machine and draw that $1,000. If not, I will not get food. Oh, yes, ATM machine. What ATM card? Beep. Oh, so wait, sorry. $1,000. Oh my God, I got the $1,000. I can pass it to my wife. Let me put it in my pocket. Remember? Eh. My favorite game console is on discount right now, 50% discount. It was $1,000. It is now $500. It is none other than Xbox 361. No more 360, yeah? It's 361. So I'm so tempted, should I get the Xbox 361 or oh, my wife is waiting for me at home? If I don't give this $1,000 and I give $500 instead, I will not have food to eat today. Even worse, I may be chased out of the house. What to do? How many of us males here face this kind of dilemma before? It's okay to be honest, your wife is not here.
Why you only ask male?
Sorry. So maybe for females, how many of you females have faced this kind of situation with your male counterparts? Like a husband or your boyfriend, or even your father? No? So yeah, that's why I asked me. Alright, okay. So just to explain what is happening is not just a habit. It's not just a habit, not just this programming. It's because of something which is happening inside.
And I just want to find out, like just now when you were sharing, I mean, like talking about the emotions and logic, the programming. So, is it different from male and female, or were you like stereotyping male and female? Why did you just like pose the questions to male when it comes to a game console?
Very good. Thank you for asking this question, Mr. Zaban. So, anyone else want to share? Why do you think I actually share this? Why actually I focus on male instead of
Since you're coming here as an expert, okay, I want to hear from you.
Sure, definitely. But before I answer, I just want to know
Actually, there is no clarity of thoughts. I think you have a good idea line, but you should have a way to channelize, like you bring stereotyping and all. First we talk in a different perspective. Probably you should set the context straight before proceeding, Sanjeev. I think that will be impactful. Impactful speeches are very important for audience to have a carry home message.
So, but
thank you very much.
Yeah, he should have done his research, right? I mean, like before coming to do the presentation. So I'm a bit confused.
That's a very good point. Okay, thank you very much for raising up this point. So I'm going to share further
You
when
also
I
don't get program when you're young, right?
Right, again, sir.
You also don't, you presume that we get programmed at young. But even now,
Yeah.
at my old age, I'm sitting down here, you may be saying something and you may be subconsciously programming me.
Yep.
So I don't think we should say that we are programmed when we're young.
Okay, all of us have opinions. Okay, so thank you very much for sharing your opinion, but let me explain further so that you will better understand what I am trying to say. Is that right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to share with you what is happening inside our cell, or rather inside our brain. Right. So as you can see over here, this is our brain, the diagram of our brain. This is the eyes, this is the nose, this is the mouth. Right, the mouth has only 2 teeth. Okay, anyway, so this young fellow, or maybe an old man. Right, okay. Anyway, this is the brain of this person. So this is the okay. So brain, it's sophisticated because there's a lot of scientific term to it. But I'm going to just simplify it by saying this is the thinking brain, this is the emotional brain, and that is the memory brain. Okay, so the thinking brain, what does it do is actually it helps you to decide but between yes or no, right or wrong. Now, all this logical thinking is coming from the thinking brain. The thinking brain also helps to solve problems. But emotional brain actually creates more problems. Just kidding. Okay, emotional brain actually what it does is it reacts based on what it perceives. So it either fight, which means go for it, or flight means run away, escape from it, or freeze. Hey, what to do? I don't know. I'm okay, please, that's freeze. Okay, that's what emotional brain do. And the memory brain simply it does remember or store information based on young till you are old and you're gone. So the memory, all the information in the memory brain will never be erased unless there's an operation done or there's a major accident which happened, and it will still stay in your subconscious mind. So maybe slowly will come to conscious mind. But anyway, memory brain, all the information will be there. So let me explain to the markers. Okay, so what happens is when okay, let's go back to the situation. Bob saw the game console and it's in 50% discount. So after he saw that, what happened was he got excited, right? You agree? Okay. So what happened was once he got excited, this emotional brain got activated. Right. Okay. So this once the emotional brain, yes, Satya, you want to share with us anything exciting? Is there anything?
No, games, we're talking about games.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay, what game you like to play?
I know I'm not an expert, but I play few other games.
Okay. No, do you understand now what happens to your brain when you start playing games?
Maybe could explain.
Yeah, great. I will explain right now. No, very interesting. Okay, so what happens is the emotional brain gets activated once Bob saw the game console, which is on sale. He got excited, so his emotional brain got activated, and it become big. So now back to Alicia. You understand why I targeted nails on me? I think the nails will understand. So when it's activated, it gets big. And when it gets big, it cannot. Okay, what happens is this thinking brain will be blocked. Okay, so it cannot think logically. So what the emotional brain do? It will ask the memory brain what to do. The memory brain will tell, okay, last time when you was a young boy, when you saw a game console, which is Xbox 260, the time was Xbox 260, I presume. And then immediately you brainwash mom and ask mom to buy for you. Mommy, please buy for me now. And then your mother bought for you. So your memory brain will tell you, okay, last time you did this, so now I think you should do this. So now the memory brain will go back to the emotional brain and tell emotional brain this is what happened. Emotional brain, since can't speak to the thinking brain, will start to do as what memory brain told. Like the last time, the previous time, to just go and buy it. Now, let me ask you, is this a good idea? Yes, no? No, remember, if you buy the 361 game console, you will end up having no money. $500. And with the $500, your wife is not going to give you food to eat. Right?
It's two choices, right? One is with logic, the other one is with the emotion. Sometimes even out of these two, there's another one which is a cognitive bias. Even that could influence your choices, right? So what do you think about that?
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, cognitive bias. cognitive bias comes because of certain experience, right? Right, same thing, so the memory brain. So the biasness is, the information of that biasness comes into your memory brain. And then when the emotional brain interacts with the memory brain, that's where the memory brain will tell, okay, this is what you did last time, this your experience last time, so no, let's not go back there, or let's go back there again. It, creates a certain kind of pleasure. And then it will start with. So in order for us to refrain from this happening, what we can do is, we can do some emotional regulation method, like breathing, so that this will become small, and so emotional brain can talk to the thinking brain, this will be erased, and then now the thinking brain will evaluate and analyze which is right or wrong, and proceed. So with that, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster and Sanjeev. Let's bring Toastmasters International back to spotlight again. And thank you for that enlightening perspective. Actually, when you put that heading, saying psychological perspective, that sort of caught my attention. I think that the case with many of the people present here. And yes, you manage the audience. If I were you, I will just see the red and any unwanted questions I will just stop. Actually, I have evaluated this speech in some other club, and it's one of very tough projects for a speaker to do. And job well done. May I ask Jay to give a report on the timing that has.
That's Sandhya.
Oh, Sandhya.
Sandhya can do the job.
Oh, so this is the change in the program.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
Sandhya is the time. Thank you, Sandhya. Could you please tell what is the time taken by each of our speakers?
Yeah. For Noor Zafrina, it's 18 minutes 59 seconds.
Okay.
And Santosh, 7 minutes 21 seconds. Sanjeev Pawan, 6.
Okay. From the Zafrina and Santosh are well within the time, and Sanjeev has overshot a bit. Honoring the preparation and commitment the other two speakers have shown today. Congrats on winning the best speaker. Now we move to the second session. Table topics. Before that, I want to conduct the vote. Do you want to go to table topic section, or you want to take the 10 minutes break now? The table topic master is in bed.
I will go for table topic, but you're the table topic master.
Okay.
Let's just, do you want to take a break, or we go for the next session?
Can go for the next session. I'm okay with the next session. Anybody hungry?
I'm fine with the break.
But what
First,
table?
we just
So you will ask what table.
Yeah. You want to take a break first, right?
Yeah, it's not take a break.
I think
At that point, it's valid.
that is put it because.
Yeah, and it's valid. Today we had special speeches, they are very important. So we take a 10 minutes break, and we will convene here back at 4:10 for the second session, that is the table topic session. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. Thank you again, everyone. Hope you had a good break. Now we move to the second section of our Toastmasters meeting, which is about better thinking. You know, the best way to know about a person is you throw something at them and how they respond. That brings the true self. And that is what is the essence of table topic session. Today we have Toastmaster Alicia, distinguished Toastmaster Alicia is here from our very own Whampoa Toastmasters Club, who will be your table topics master for the day, and she will be running this session. Thank you, Toastmaster Alicia.
Very good afternoon to club president, to members
Yes.
and guests. Welcome back to the table topic segment. For all the non-Toastmasters here, table topic segment is basically the segment where we train people to speak impromptu and think on their feet. So what happens is that the table topic master like me will come up with some topics. And you are given 2.5 minutes to speak on that topic. So without much ado, let's start with this segment. Mr. Timer?
Okay, see.
So, Satya, can you share with us the timing sequence for table topic?
1 minute is green and 1.5 is yellow and 2 is red.
Right.
You have 30 seconds.
1 minute, 30 seconds is.
To wrap up.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Satya.
Cynthia.
Satya. Nice name, thank you. For today's topic,
Each controlling the PowerPoint is from where? It is from J. The PowerPoint is, you are controlling the PowerPoint? That's only these slides. Oh,
Excellent.
oh, I see.
For today's topic, since our theme is April Fool's Smartness, cancel the fool, I have 3 segments. April Fools, the second segment is Fools, and the third one is Day. So everyone, you have a choice to pick from any 3 areas, April, Fools, and Day. Got it?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So who would like to be the first volunteer?
Maybe you're ready. Because we need members to work first. Yeah.
Day, okay. I want you to remember that fateful April Fool's Day. It could be any year, this year, last year, anytime. And share with us your most memorable April Fool's Day. Okay, take your time to think, and over to you.
Can always make it up. Always make it up. You just have to step back. Only we just have to step back so that the camera. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I'm not able to recollect any particular event, what happened to me, which makes me fool. I don't remember like that. But to the starting of the month, my son told me after the 2 days, I was thinking to make you all a fool. I was planning like that. I did something also, but you all never find it. What a monster plan. Why did you tell me before so that the people find it and we will make you happy like that? Because I don't like cooking noodles at home. So that on the day of April 1st, he told me actually his plan is making me a soup. But really his intention is not cooking the noodles on that day. But he wants to make me a fool. So he came to me after 2 days, he shared me this event. I came to you and I told you I am going to make the noodles today. But he was doing some other work. So he didn't answer me what I told you. Then I went for my work. I made you a fool, but you didn't give me any reaction. Oh, okay, okay, sure. Next time you tell me, I will like this for you, like. That's the thing, recently happened to me. But when I was child, where generally we plan before 10 days how to make others food. So it was the quite interesting ones, those days. Like.
Maybe unfortunately, this April Fool's Day, I think your son need to work harder. This April Fool's joke not good enough, alright? Alright, then we have the next volunteer. How about our friend here?
Yeah, birthday yesterday, right? Yesterday or day before?
11.
11.
Oh, 11, your birthday was 11. Okay, okay. It's your turn now. Jackie.
Jackie. How Jackie? So Jackie, which segment would you want?
The main one, April Fool or
Yes, correct.
April.
Very good. I knew you picked April because his birthday is April. So, Jackie, I want you to share with us your most memorable day in April. You're not in April.
Oh, I will birthday on say.
See what
We mean going to happen or happen again.
can be going to happen or happen already. Yeah, first memorable day for you in April. The past, present, and future. Alright, you're ready? Over to you.
Yeah, hi everyone, my name is Gary. So, what's the most memorable day for me to be here? My birthday, which was like 11, that's a few days ago. I will say until there's a relay for life, there's a run, which will be held on next weekend. Doing 100 kilometers with my running friends. So I think it's a way to give back the Kansas Fight. And I believe to leave running 100 km, we will help to 20 the committee. And so the donation coming for me and my running mates doing 100 kilometers from next Saturday to Sunday overnight. Yeah. So I've been doing this cancer run, I think for many years. I think since 2017 or 2016, I cannot remember. Still doing that. So I think that will be the most memorable day moment for me. Yeah. So yeah, because I myself I like to do something meaningful. You know, not only just for myself, also for people. Yeah, especially some doing volunteer work. Yeah, my passion. So yeah, I would say for the cancer run, so next year will be held and for the next weekend at the stadium. So I think it will be outside. The promenade now it's outside, we no longer inside. So I wonder how it will be like. But this time around it will be more challenging for runners. Why? Because it will be a longer route, no longer 400 meters. Because correct, inside the stadium, correct, there's lane 1 to lane 8. So usually all the runners they will run on lane 1, which is 400 meters. So every runner will take turn to run one round, the next runner come in, take another round, until complete 100 km. But for this time round, it's around 100 plus per minute, which is 880 meters, if I'm not wrong. So every individual runner has to run 800 meters this time around, a longer route. Yeah, so I think it's a new challenge. So I'm looking forward to the challenge. Yeah.
Wow, Jackie is going to run 100 meter, 100 kilometer, right?
Yeah,
Relay, like it's a relay.
yeah, relay.
Yeah, even if it's a relay, for me, my fitness level is so low, I can't even run 1 kilometer now. So I thank you for inspiring all of us here. That you will be running 100 kilometers, so we'll be rooting for you. That you have a good run. I'm sure you can do it because you have past experience.
So what is the distance you will be running?
As many rounds as I can, because only me and together with two other runners. So we will take turn to run complete 100 km.
I see.
within, I think, a specific time. I'm ready.
100 meters,
100 kilometers.
100 kilometers, okay, sorry, I kept saying meters. For full marathon is 42 kilometers, so for 100 kilometers is 2.5 times.
Yes.
2.5 marathons. Wow, that's really amazing. Okay, I need to train a lot. I'm gonna do that.
I think
Maybe
it's like,
next year I join you.
I think it's like nothing compared to the cancer survivor, they are facing, you know.
That's true, that's
illness,
but still you need physical fitness to run, not easy to run so much. Okay, let's have the next volunteer, Mr. Santos.
Clap, clap.
Which category would you like to use? Really, somebody to take foods, okay, not that bad, not that bad. I'm not going to give you a food here, okay? I'm just going to give you a quote based on foods. This quote is here. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and to remove all doubt. This is a quote by Abraham Lincoln. I repeat the quote. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and to remove all doubt. Abraham Lincoln. You have time to think and share your thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters, yes, ladies and gentlemen. This incident happened to me roughly around 23 years back. It wasn't an April month, but most likely it probably was February or March. Already people were trying to prank each other, different rules and so on. And one of my friends, he decided to prank me. I kind of had an idea that he was trying to prank. So I was doing my master's and I had got a job that time. So everybody was, they go for the campus interviews and get a job, and people ask me for a party. And this person said, okay, well, there's a girl in our batch and she wants a party from me. I said, but okay. Why would a girl would ask for a party, and if she wants, of course, would ask directly to me? She's definitely, no, I knew that it's a prank, and whatever, said, fine, somebody has asked for a party, let's go and have a party. And so I got dressed up and I waited for this friend. You also came, and I asked him, where is forgot her name. But where is she? Said, no, it was just a prank. Said, I knew it was a prank. But I came here dressed because I wanted to have good food. And the restaurant had some amazing food over there. And I wanted to have a good food that time. So I thought, okay, better to be silent and let the other think that you are fool. Thank you.
Better clap, better clap.
Thank you, Sundar, for sharing your moment of silence. Yeah, sometimes it's better to be silent than say something and thought of it, right? Then everybody will think, oh, he or he is a fool. Thank you, so brave. Okay, let's welcome our next volunteer.
Sandhya.
Sandhya. Sandhya. Volunteer day, okay. All right, let me ask you. Try to remember a day, any time of the year, could be this year, last year, or future, that you play a prank with somebody. Share with us this. Okay, think about it. Over to you when you're ready.
Looks like a table topic for Alicia. I'm sure. Can you promise for the question?
Yeah.
And then everyone was happy. And then I was very happy. The prank came through moment was there in my family, but they doesn't know it was a prank at all. Unless until I confirmed. I just told them. And that moment was very good for a prank perspective, and also prank came through moment of.
Thank you. Sandhya,
If something
that was a very, very good sharing.
don't know, she-
The prank really came through and exceeded a prank. So maybe sometimes when we play a prank, it gives us a psychological positive on it. And if we believe in it, possibly good things will come out. Let's have the next volunteer, Mr.
Santosh.
Santosh. Santosh. Now let's try. I give it an easy one. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah, easy one.
Easy one.
It's trying it for perfect.
Yeah. Easy one.
Okay.
Your father try first.
No, not father try first. No, Santosh try first.
Try Santosh.
You know, you spoke well just now, Santosh, really, trust me, I'll tell you, just now you spoke very well.
Okay, yeah. I'll come and stand just.
Okay, never mind. Let's have the
Okay, then, Ramesh.
Ramesh then. Let's see how the father does. Yeah, welcome to Mr. Ramesh. Okay. That's it, what?
Rank one?
Yeah. Okay, which category would you like to choose? April, Fools, or Day?
You are not thinking on this part of getting the code,
Yeah.
the goals made.
Yeah, good day, I get the choice. Very good day. I want you to appreciate Toastmaster Ramesh. I want you to share with us one day when nothing goes well for you. Think about it, if it's the past, if it's the current, or if there anything bad happened to you, you think of the future. Just one day that nothing goes right.
Okay, and nothing goes right.
Yeah, when you're ready, over to you, okay?
Hey, good evening, everyone. As you all know, sorry, as majority of you know that, I'm living here, my family is in India. This is again related to the prank. So that day, I used to go to India 3 months once, or sometimes even 2 months once. And my family is living in India. I have the house key. We have 2 keys, one with my wife and the other one with me. So I'm known for pranks along with my neighborhood. So I took a flight, like it was like 10 or 15 years back. That time they had Jet Airways, it's an early morning flight. So now the airline was closed. So I reached there and I used my second key and I went into my bedroom. And I called my wife, can you get me a coffee? And she was shouting at me, how come you are asking me coffee? You are in Singapore. What is that nonsense you are talking and all that? I said, no, you better prepare a coffee and come to the bedroom. So she was still very, very much confused on that. What are you seriously blabbing? Come on video call. I said, no, I cannot come on video call. You better come to get the coffee and come to the bedroom. So she literally prepared, but I don't know what happened. She literally prepared and she came all the way to the bedroom. The moment she saw me, it literally she poured the hot coffee on me. She said, what is that? You came over here. How come and all that? She poured literally the hot coffee onto me. And throughout the day, it was very much disturbing me. The way that, it literally boiled my skin. At the same time, I was continuously, even though I applied so much perfume, I was still having the coffee smell throughout my body. The people were asking me, are you having coffee perfume or what is that? That's smelling out. So that's the day, it didn't work throughout the day. Throughout the day, I was literally disturbed in terms of mind, nothing worked for me. So maybe I should have not done that prank. That's the lesson learned.
Thanks for telling us the coffee thing. I was thinking it's gonna be a very romantic thing. Coffee in your bedroom, so romantic instead of wine. Okay. Thank you everyone for participating in our table topic. I hope you had fun sharing your thoughts, your plans, your future. So let us have the timer share with us the timings of the speakers.
Sumati, 1 minute 29 seconds. Jackie 2 minutes, 1 minute 53 seconds. Sandhya 1 minute 31 seconds, and Santosh is sorry. Ramesh, sorry. Okay, 2 minutes 4 seconds.
Okay, so everybody qualified, right? Very good. So we will vote for the best speaker. We'll pass around this evergreen.
Quickly recap.
Yeah.
What the names? First one is.
First one is Smarty, second is
Jackie,
Jackie, third is
Santosh,
Santos,
Sandhya,
Satya,
Ramesh.
and Ramesh. All right. Okay, we only have one female, two female speaker, and the other three are male.
Yeah.
So don't vote for the most prettiest or most handsome guy, okay?
You don't have to keep on telling.
Now must remind, because people forget, right? They
So-
use the memory thing like what the speaker thought
So
about.
based on looks, I think we say Ramesh is there.
Looks are deceptive. Looks are deceptive.
First was Sumatra, etc.
Smarty is one.
Why don't you just write it?
There's no marker. Markers.
No more.
The marker he written. He written to the office. You want
Oh, you do?
I
You can have it.
I think there is one. Lectern.
Because I cannot.
Alicia, there is something near the lectern. Can you just check?
No, the marker is there.
First is Sumati, second is whom?
Jackie.
Second is Jackie.
Okay.
Come on, just give us a while, just 1 minute.
Third, Santosh.
Now,
Fourth,
things cannot based on memory.
Fifth, Ramesh.
So we should develop more on thinking segment.
Yeah. No, there was a marker, the green, but it's not monkey.
We have plenty of markers, but somewhere around.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did Sanjeev manage to drop?
Exactly. He borrowed from the office and returned to the office.
No, we have markers.
Yeah, it says,
Yeah.
Black and
We have one big box of markers.
black and.
Yeah.
One minute. Yeah.
Okay, just 1 minute, patience,
Yeah.
You can think about who you want to vote for. Okay, why not yours?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, come on. Okay, Sumati, she is high, right?
6.
What's Sumati say is high? No, why? Yeah,
Anyway, it's 1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Correct?
correct, very correct.
Ramesh will only start voting when the spelling started. Yes.
Sorry?
Sitting here, sitting is no. Sitting. Sit here, I mean, no.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually here. For table topics, we need for.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Mama, you get to speak really. Yeah.
When you blankly that.
Why you never gave me a chance to speak?
You guys don't want to speak, what?
I just say this.
Because it is,
You are Toastmaster today, you speak a lot, only to speak.
we are limiting your speaking time or stage time. You can actually. They will do the narration or increase
So,
Yeah.
thank you everyone for voting. I'll hand back the stage to our Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Sheila.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alicia, for the best of this. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Now, can someone tell me what is the tagline for Toastmaster? Good. Did anyone hear what Jay said? He said.
Yeah, very good, excellent.
What is one important quality for leader? What do you think?
What is the one?
What is one important quality for a leader that you think?
Empathy.
Empathy, yes.
By example.
Yes, lead by example.
Listening skills.
Yes, listening. Listening is important. Yeah.
And
It's a calculated answer thing, I mean, but I got very good answers on empathy and lead by example.
Management.
Management, right? If you have empathy, you can understand the situation better. Rather than fishing for volunteers, always lead by example. You do make the first mover advantage and show how things are done. That's very good for a leader. And management, yes, they have to manage the three things. For all these things, one important key will be to speak aptly. And to speak aptly, what you need to listen more. You need to have good listening skills. That is what is an important ingredient in this Toastmasters pasta, that we encourage every Toastmaster to be good listeners. For that, we have evaluator. Irony, the joke behind this, if a speaker is speaking and an evaluator is assigned, at least one person will fully listen to
The speaker.
the speech. So we come to this third segment of Toastmasters meeting today, better listening, where there will be three project evaluators. They will be evaluating the prepared speech given by our speakers. Santosh, Sanjeev, speaker will have the evaluator evaluate their speech for a duration of 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, a green card will be shown, 2 minutes 30 seconds a yellow, and 3 minutes a red card will be shown. And the speaker will have 30 seconds to wrap up their evaluation for the speaker. In order to be eligible for being voted as the best evaluator today, they are expected to be within time. I invite the first evaluator today, Toastmaster J, who will be evaluating the speech by Toastmaster Noor Zafrina. Toastmaster J.
Thank you. Woo-hoo! We have an inspirational entrepreneur in the house. A round of applause to her. Noor Zafrina and her enterprise, Zafrina Enterprise. She's a baker at home and she's got the right ingredient for the successful business. And she has the right title for her topic, launching your successful business venture. Congratulations, Satya. The ingredients are for a successful business. Please take note. Passion. Nothing starts without passion. Partnership. She did partnership with her uncle. Then comes market and research, finding what is likes and dislikes of people and customizing a product based on our likes and dislikes. Surveys and interviews. How many of us will go to that extent of conducting surveys and interviews for our business? But she is a role model for us to show that she has done that. And branding. Make me happy. Sounds so catchy, right? And she is self-motivating. There is no business which does not go through failure. She showed how from failure, she accepted the failure, and from failure she went to success. From 35% to 100%. This calls for a round of applause. Now, innovation, product, people like changes over a period of time. There used to be a coffee bar, but nowadays it's not sold that much because at one point in time near my office, there used to be a huge line just for coffee bar. But over a period of time, people like change. So innovation by changing the flavor. Kit Kat and many other flavors she tried with, correct? Now becoming a role model for others. I don't know about others, but you have become a role model for me. Sometime back, I launched a so-called project in a shop in Lazada called Ethnic Elegance. But I stopped it because I was thinking whether it's going to be successful or not. But now, after hearing your story, definitely I'll reopen my shop. Now, coming to what can make this is about the business. Of course, it has interested me a lot. But how can we make the speech much more better? It is your speech, Ratina. I would have been happy to have opened the speech or something, not happy in the sense something that you can take notice. When the first impression matters. When you open the speech, you would have just kept your notes behind and spoken to the audience. That would have made a big impact. But you kept the notes on and you're looking at the notes. So something a point to take note of. Vocal, you were a monotone. But I can give an example of it like a poker face who does not express feelings, but by just having it composed pose, you have made us laugh. For example, mouth watering. Something about eye. You were having an eye contact, but at the same time, I'd say it was like eye escaping. When I put a point to you, I look at your eye, I put it on. Should not speak. You're looking at me and you're looking at others. So when you're doing a point at them. And I like the way you ended up. Love what you do from Steve Jobs. That's it from me. Wish you all the best in your next project, next speeches. Congratulations again for the end of the project. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster J. That was quite encouraging for the budding entrepreneur. To add some more encouragement, we have Toastmaster Sanjay Balan, who is going to evaluate the speech by Toastmaster Santosh on level 1, project 3, researching and presenting. Toastmaster Sanjay.
Santosh, well done on your speech of Curb the Cobra, right? That's a speech title. And Curb the Cobra, that actually linked to your story. And very well said because you shared a person's story which had Cobra in it. And it also led to the older time, the previous time where British, during British time, they actually curbed the Cobra by giving a policy where they give rewards and then actually make use of the reward and it was stopped. And that was interesting. And that actually captured the attention of the audience. And especially me, I actually and listen to your story. That's why I could remember the person's story and the British story. So thank you very much for that, and you did a good job of that. So that actually interested the audience, connected to the audience, and the research for that story was well done. You did a well research, good job for that research, and because of that, you were able to deliver the information to us very prominently. And because of that, it was also an informative story which you shared. And that's something new, which I just knew. Thank you so much for that. So coming back to your speech, your delivery right now. Okay, so your storyline, everything was good, was based on the purpose, it was well organized. Your pause was good. There were a lot of pauses here and there. So that is a very, that also actually produced clarity in your speech. And each word you actually mentioned and you uttered actually was clear enough for me to actually hear you and absorb what was trying to say. And what was more prominent was gestures. So you used a lot of gestures to emphasize. So now I want to quickly come to the part where you can improve. So when I talk about gestures, we can actually emphasize better on different points. And when I talk about emphasize, maybe you could apply more energy to your speech, so that your emphasis will be even more stronger and clearer. And there is quite a number of quite spacious here. It's quite spacious here, so you can actually go around, which I forgot to, but I just did because I reminded it. Okay, and talking about pauses, there was pauses I told you, right? But no, again, there was a bit of too much of pauses. There's something you must keep in mind during your speech, right? The future speeches. And overall, I think your speech was good. You just have to maybe improve your confidence, right? Improve your confidence so that you'll be more comfortable with yourself and with the speech, and it will slowly transfer to the audience, and you also feel more comfortable with you. So with that, thank you very much. Thank
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjeev. And for the final words of encouragement today, for a speech because of managing a difficult audience by Toastmaster Sanjeev, we have Toastmaster Ramesh Sugavada.
Hello, everyone. Before the speaker really starts to deliver the speech, I said congrats. The reason I said congrats is making an effort, especially this particular project, itself is a challenge. So that's why I said congrats. This is very, very interesting manual. So as an evaluator, I had a good learning to evaluate this particular project. So this would be the next path which I would choose in Toastmasters. So this is one of the projects where we do not evaluate the content of the speech. This evaluator's role for this project is to evaluate how the speaker addresses the audiences and diffuses the challenges faced during his speech. So that way, the speaker Sanjeev has done, well narrated speech, well demonstrated speech, I would rather say, because I know before even starting the speech, he has written all the notes at the behind in order to save time. So nice intro to start the speech with the choices, giving to the audience, asking a rhetorical question, like having a connect with the audience. And couple of pointers here is like disruptive action. There were silent disruptive action, which is Winnie, and he pointed out to Winnie and asked what for she is doing it. And also there was some disruptive on the left side, which is Zafar and Santosh were talking in. He interrupted that discussion and asked, "Hey, what are you guys talking on there?" and all that. So that's one of the objectives of this project, to handle the difficult audiences. And also acknowledging the questions. Like there were a couple of disruptors, like Zafar asked a couple of questions, and Sriram asked a couple of questions, like acknowledging to that question in more constructive way. That's very, very important. So that's one of the key objectives of this project. Acknowledge the disruptive actions, disruptive questions in more constructive way. So acknowledging and thanking them for asking that question is again a boon to this particular speech delivery. And there's another one actually, like this is not even mentioned in the manual I was going through. Disruptive mechanism. Zafar and Sriram asked the same type of questions related to that content at the same time, handling that back and forth. Well done from Sanjay. So now coming to the areas of improvement. As you all know, this particular project has 5 disruptors, like talker, interrupter, chatterer, arguer, and the silent type. It would be good or more inspiring if the speaker would have written on the behind. He would have written all these 5 disruptors and their role. It would be very good, inspiring to that speech. And last but not the least, could have managed time well before. I'm also taking time now. So it's always good to keep in time, prepared to have a rehearsal well before we have complete in time and well narrated, well demonstrated speech. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, before reading the stories.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Now, with this, we come to the end of all the three major elements of today's Toastmasters chapter meeting. May I invite Sandhya to please give the report of how much time evaluators took.
J 3 minutes 28 seconds, Sanjeev Balan 3 minutes 9 seconds, and Ramesh 3:30 exactly.
Thank you very much, Sandhya. In this time, all the three evaluators qualify for being voted as the best evaluator today. So going by our Go Green initiative which is close to our heart for a long time, we'll be passing the eco-friendly device for voting. So please cast your votes. So please cast your votes on the numbers 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 corresponds to J, number 2 corresponds to Sanjeev, and number 3 corresponds to Ramesh. I won't be writing down the names because I trust your brains and what. Thank you.
Memory.
And while the voting mission is being passed and you cast your vote, I would like to quickly sum up this meeting with an interesting meeting. Somebody has been given to the AOE. Thank you. So, and it's a good opportunity, but I won't take that much time. Thank you for being participative. That's the most important thing in any meeting. This is the best respect and best honor that you can give to the club. Thank you for being participative. Thank you for being encouraging. Thank you for proactively taking the roles that you are into. And thank you for the networking that you did. Because as a club, we remember that on this day, 13th April, we all met together and we had something. That's what is going to remain. Well, we won't recall that whether you are a paid member or you are a 2B member or have you done your dues on time and things like that. But having said that, yes, that is important. We'll come to that later offline. But thank you for making this Saturday interesting. You chose the step to come out of your house and attend the meeting. That's the biggest thing, the biggest honor that you have given us. And I'm sure we all have enjoyed with the different speeches, different table topics, and different evaluations. And I encourage, in whatever capacity you can, please try contributing in the next meeting. Those who like our camaraderie of the Whampoa family, how we brand ourselves, please feel free to talk to anyone present here on how do you join us for future meetings. We all meet every second Saturday of the month, same place, same time, but different date on every month. It is 2:30 onwards, and we try to wrap up by 5 o'clock. And we are finally just sort of okay. Thank you very much again. Now I would open the floor for any feedback from the meeting. Anyone from the audience who would like to give feedback about the no. Yes, okay. Let me ask the guests first. Sandhya, how do you feel about the meeting?
It was good,
Okay.
very interactive, and looking forward to come every time.
Oh, great, great. Wow. I have taken note, please, I was also take that. Thank you, Sandhya. And I really love the way you took up the role of timer so confident. Trust me, there are many amongst us who will resist taking that role, but you did a great job. And we really commend you for that. How do you feel?
Interactive and yeah, there are many good features for many of the Toastmaster. Yeah, eye-opening experience.
Great, he has used a very good adjective for experience, eye-opening, and that's a very powerful one. And I'm glad that you had that experience and you voiced it out. So it will resonate with us also that yes, we do. Thank you, Jeff. And Santosh, you can sit down and talk.
Very interesting and
Okay. What do you enjoy? Everyone's speeches or what your dad was speaking?
questioning a dad.
Politically correct stuff. Thank you, Santosh. And any member want to say, yes, Jay, please.
We have 3 speakers. Next time, I think we should have at least 4. Because in 1 hour shows, we are not giving opportunity for other to, for example, Latina and Indian workshop.
Yeah.
Santosh. So we are not giving an opportunity for them to come back.
Right.
Actually, Zafrina and Santosh are best speakers. So if one goes out, it is not their fault, right? So by default, the others become best speakers. That's what I like. I'm inspired by Ramesh. I already gave them advance congratulations, right?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for that. Okay. Why this thing is because one's outcome is not dependent on others. Everyone has to do that. That is the important thing. And we believe that sportsmanship is better than championship. And this is the first step towards it. Thank you very much. If there is not much feedback, anyways, you can drop us a WhatsApp or we can chit chat since it's a very small crowd. So please do drop in your feedback and talk to us about anything you'd like to see us doing better. That's the point we all strive for. Today, we had a good sequence of segments and everyone gave their best to encourage the best from a democratic point of view. We have some people who stood out. Okay, that this no way means that the other person is not good. It's a very, very democratic thing. All the winners today will have the privilege to take a picture with our club president. This is what is my, I told you, right? Smart, what is my way? How we make lemonade and all the lemons thrown at us. We don't have ribbons lying around here. So this is oh, you kept it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what a good camouflage. Thank you, Ramesh. You read this also. Okay. So first, let's have Zafrina and Santosh for being the best speakers today. We'll give you separate ribbons. One more is that thank you.
But one problem with this is we won't be going with the heat receiving a
No, he will be this side, both of them can come here.
You will prefer
Okay, everybody look here.
receiving the.
2 of y'all, look here.
Just.
All of y'all. Okay, look at here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, very good.
Great job. Now we have best table topic speaker and it is
Rumble.
the one who took great pride in telling about his tracks, Toastmaster Ramesh.
Okay, thank you.
And the best evaluator today by popular vote and good content delivered is Toastmaster.
Sorry, you want to move out a bit so that we can take the, yes, okay.
All right. The Toastmaster.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I pass the baton to our club president to give his closing address and any closing remarks. Thank you.
All right, okay. Hi everyone. Thank you very much once again. So, before I go further and end this meeting, I will right for the speech given today. Thank you so much, and give them a round of applause. Okay, next, I would like to share my gratitude and my heartfelt thank you to all the members who put in the effort to play the different roles, like the timer role. Jay and Alicia did the technical things, right? The rest, like Ramesh, helped to set up. Ramesh, Zaba, helped to set up. So thank you very much, and didn't miss anyone. Everyone. Okay, everyone, even the effort you made to sit down here and to hear the speeches was really something amazing, right? So thank you so much for that. Let's give a round. Like what our TMD, I forgot to thank our TMD, TMD Sriram, who also gave an interesting speech and kept us all attentive and motivated to listen to more speeches. Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause. Like Sriram, our TMD said, smart work, right? Hard work is not enough. We also want smart work so that we can achieve what we want in now and in the future. So let's together put in our smart work to make things work better in this club, Whampoa. And I would like to also share this, since we are talking about smartness today, I want to use this time to also extend my invitation to all guests to do consider registering and signing up with Whampoa. And those who are already considering, great job, can speak to Zafa, can speak to Sriram, Alicia, Jay, Ramesh, and then we will assist you further. And for those who are yet to re-register, you may do so also. You can actually speak to Alicia and make statements to Alicia. Winnie, yeah, right? So that's all. Anyone else got any questions for me? If not, all right. Thank you so much. Let's take a group photo.
Have a chat.